Hello! Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Friday Live with me, Paul.
Me, Jason.
Together,
Those vegan guys.
And for those of you that don't know, we do one live a week. Saturday, then Friday, then Sunday. Saturday, Friday, Sunday. Today's Friday, 9 o'clock in the lounge, chill out. Jason might play a tune, all bits.
You know.
Next week will be Sunday, 3 p.m. live in the kitchen, where we'll be cooking something or preparing something. The week after will be Saturday, 8:30, also in the kitchen. Book bang!
Vegan camp out.
Next weekend. Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll be a vegan camp out.
Just that anything could happen that weekend, but there probably won't be a live stream. That much I can almost guarantee, because we're going to be very, very busy. But we're very excited for what's coming. Welcome one and all to our lounge. As Paul said, alluded to, Friday is always a chilled one. Before I forget, I mean, we rarely do, but I want to, because I just had a quick flick to see who was in the house. A shout out of thanks to Leanne and Ashley for being here, being our friends and our wonderful mods, taking care of things this evening. But some familiar names, obviously, in the chat. It's 48 in the house already. And yeah, we're just here chilling. Got a decaf coffee and a mint, as always.
Having a nice chilled one tonight. Yeah. We've very regrettably already finished season 2 of Trek Prodigy. We're probably going to be talking about it for a while to come, because it has been amazing. And if you're a Star Trek Voyager fan, it's the only sequel we're ever going to get.
Yeah. I mean, we won't spend too long chatting about it, because we do appreciate that you're not all Trekkies, but our hearts are so filled. The writers have done such an incredible job in terms of joining dots up, giving us little Easter eggs, giving us big Easter eggs. It's just been a joy to watch from beginning to end. It really has. And yeah, I would say anybody could watch it and enjoy it, but obviously it helps if you're into Star Trek. And of course, if you're into Voyager, it's absolutely compulsory viewing, I would say. The Vegan Metalhead has been a member on the channel for 5 months. How fabulous.
Oh, well, and Chris and Will. Bob and Fred, Bill and Will. How are you doing, loves?
Yeah. Been a busy day. We're up reasonably earlier than we should have been. I'll say no more. But yeah, up bright and early. Got out. Got a vlog done. A gentle introduction to our new car, Quentin. Lots of comments on the vlog.
We're going to be doing a car vlog. For sure. Everybody wants a car vlog now. And I think that Quentin should have an appropriate introduction, and we should tell people, because I fell in love with him straight away. Jay took a little bit longer. Like, you drove him and then you were still, no, I want to drive the Hyundai i30.
True that.
And then he drove the Hyundai and said, nah, I don't feel the same.
Here's the weird thing, and I don't know if this is of any interest to anybody, but particularly people who drive in the chat that are with us tonight. 63 in the house now. Fabulous. Welcome one and all.
Hello.
My dad's got a Hyundai, and I've driven that, and it's lovely to drive. So instinctually, I was like, I've got to try the Hyundai i30, because I really did think that it was going to be like, it was just going to feel comfortable. It was going to be great to drive. I would have the familiarity, and I'd be like, nah, we need to go with the Hyundai. But having test drove both, the Qashqai it's so nice to drive. It's so comfortable and easy. The Qashqai, it had to be. Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to be doing a vlog on that at some point.
Yeah, sooner rather than later. I'll get that done as soon as possible and strike while the iron's hot, and whilst Quentin is all shiny and new, you know. But very happy. And I believe it was Adam in our WhatsApp group that was the first to mention, even before we'd thought about it, that the lighting in the car now with the moonroof is
it's called a moonroof. Isn't that
epic.
Gorgeous?
It's so much better. So much better. Not that that's the reason we bought it.
No, we haven't even thought about like vlogging, but the moonroof was one of the reasons we bought it, because I said to Jason, imagine one night we go up to the moors, like a winter's night, beautiful, clear, crisp winter's night, on some of the roads, like up on the tops near us, there's no street lights. I said, just imagine that, and pulling the seat back, and you've got that. So you're warm, you're in your car, you're safe, you're locked in, but you can actually stargaze somewhere where you can really see the stars.
Yeah.
That sold it to me.
Yeah. Because
that was the one feature it had above that Hyundai.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, and it's really nice.
Anyway.
So, yeah.
We'll save that for the car vlog.
We'll save that for the car vlog.
Yeah.
Chris and Will, doing good. Having a weekend away in Wales. First holiday with our little boy.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I hope you're having a great time, guys. I'm sure you are.
What, are you there now or are you going?
I think they're there now. Wendy, welcome, welcome. Imran, hi Chris and Will, welcome back to the land of song. It's funny, you know, Imran, we were chatting a couple of weeks ago. I don't know what sparked the conversation. I think we might have been watching something on TV that was there was a scene that was in Wales somewhere and someone was singing. And I think I remember saying, I'm paraphrasing myself, but I said something to Paul along the lines of, I just have this weird thing that like everybody in Wales can sing. I don't know if it's a myth.
It's the Welsh, yeah.
Perhaps Leanne can confirm it to me that everybody in Wales can sing. Why? I like it. Serenity. I want a moonroof. Yeah, Adam, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Like, there's been many occasions. I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom. I will scroll back up if we miss anything. We were chatting about it and saying, like, you know, there's been a number of occasions over the years where we've been like, the best crisp, clear nights are often in the winter in our neck of the woods. And that's not to say you don't get them in the summer, but you also get doggers. You know, you got to watch out for that. But to avoid the frozenness, to be able to sit in the car, fabulous.
So yeah, we've finished Star Trek Prodigy season 2, brilliant, and we're about halfway through season 3 of DS9 now.
Yeah, and that's just getting better and better, isn't it? Yeah, it really is.
We've avoided it for years and years and years, and then we were like, right, we need to just watch this because we can't keep saying we're Star Trek fans.
True, it's true that. Imran has confirmed that not everybody in Wales can sing, and has given quite a nice analogy, which I've highlighted for all to see. Yes. Well said, Imran. Well said. Great stuff. Nice one, Will. Just reading your comment.
Oh yeah, you can't claim Imran. Like your lovely lady wife just pointed out, you're English. You moved to Wales. You're not genetically Welsh, so of course you can't sing.
That's a fair point. That is a fair point. And just going back to DS9, Chris says DS9 hard to watch before season 3. It's a slog. Honestly, mate, you know what? We did contemplate starting at season 3. I'm kind of glad we didn't. But we are suckers for kind of slow character development. That's not to say there isn't some acting flaws, line delivery, weird character quirks in the first season. But I think all series of Star Trek have had that bedding in period. The first season of Next Gen has some shockingly dire moments, but they can be forgiven, you know, they can be forgiven. But yeah, thoroughly enjoying it anyway. It's great. And Cisco and Jake and that father-son relationship is just beautiful. I'd forgotten because I thought I'd actually watched more of it than I have, and as has been demonstrated to me from us watching it, I haven't, basically. So there you go. Gems all
Chris
over the
says,
place.
You're talking mostly about Cisco, Jason. I know.
Yeah. Peter's in the house. How's it going, Peter? Hope you are good.
The vegan metal head says, I'm British, Scottish, Irish, Welsh, French, Italian, German, and Native American mixed. But can you sing?
That's brilliant, by the way. What a mixing pot. That's fair, Imran. Yeah. I'm a true believer in that, like 99.9% of people can eventually get to the point where they can hold a note and sort of sing reasonably in tune. That's not to say that their tonal quality might not be up to par, but then again, voices are like Marmite, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? Some people will love someone's voice. Some people will be like, no, not for me. Example, Morrissey. Can't stand it. Cannot stand it, as in the singing. Yeah, but there's a whole plethora of people out there that are besotted with Morrissey. Such is life. Yeah, that's fair, Chris. I would agree with that. Cisco takes a while to mature as a character. Cisco and Jake are lovely. Yeah, I just love that tactileness that is an example, you know.
To fathers and sons everywhere, because there's a lot of fathers who to get to that. Oh, too old for a kiss now, too old for a kiss and cuddle, let's shake hands. I had that when I was about 6, I think. I distinctly remember it. I distinctly remember being told, no, you're too old now. No, we'll shake hands now.
Yeah. I mean, saying that,
how weird.
I mean, how many times throughout Star Trek has that occurred where they have been an example, where they demonstrate, where they show, like, yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons why we love it, I think, isn't it? It's that blueprint for us all, really, without getting too deep on a Friday night, you know.
Hey, not wrong with a bit of depth.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. The adoration for Morrissey. Craig says, I love Morrissey. Adam says, most of my football mates worship the Smiths. I don't get it. Agreed.
He has more straight men crushing on him. It's so weird. It's just weird.
It is kind of weird. It's a little weird.
I can't name you a Morrissey song, so I can't give you an opinion. I'm sure I like some of his songs.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few catchy numbers in there, but it's actually his voice and it's his choice of melody, his note movement within his melodies, like that he sings, that irks me a little bit. Just going back to the chat, Angela is singing in the choir on Wednesday night. My favourite song is Every Day, People. Wish us luck. Wishing you all the best, Angela. As we say in the business, break a leg. Break a leg. In terms of the weather, because there's a couple of people in the chat talking weather, it was quite humid this morning and this afternoon, into the early afternoon, and then it went really cold for a few hours, didn't it? Really cold, like you put the heating on for a short while, and now it's not too bad now. It's sort of warmed up a little bit. Oh, totally, Ashley. Yeah, please keep manifesting. Keep manifesting. David Jones, George Michael, the best. Yeah, they brought the mold, didn't they? Brought the mold with George Michael.
Glad to see it. I'm so glad to read that, Tracy. People should sing when they want to, whether they feel they can or other people appreciate it or not.
I will salute that. Yes. Very, very good point. Well made.
Name me some Morrissey songs so I can so I can, because I've got one in my head now, and I'm sure it's Morrison, but I can't even hum it. Do, 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 do.
I'm laughing at Adam's comment and I'm laughing at Will's comment.
How soon is now? See, I know that title. I bet that's the one I know. How soon is now?
Welcome to Oldham Carpets at Labs from Retail Village. My name's Glenn. How can I be
Oh.
helping today?
Ads.
I know, right? Oh, of course.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I
yeah.
love this
Yeah,
song.
yeah. Okay, this is one of the better ones. I mean, I don't hate them.
I also love the tattoo cover of this.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah.
I am the air. Yes.
Yeah. That's definitely one of the better ones and one of the most popular, isn't it?
I'm the sun and air of nothing in particular. No, I love that song.
Adam says, my male crush is Ozzy Osbourne. Just absolutely love him, his music and his whole story. Plus he's a brummie, so that helps. Of course, mate. Of course. He's a legend. He's an absolute legend, a living legend. There's no getting around that. I'll be honest, I'm not as keen on Sharon, but I think, to be fair, and I don't think I'm out of turn saying this, Ozzy wouldn't have been able to achieve what he's achieved without Sharon.
Here's the thing, though. When straight men, clearly straight men, say they've got a man crush, you can only say you've got a man crush if you would be willing to suck his finger if it had your favourite dip on it.
There you go. That's a fair point. Yeah, that is a very fair point. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Sexuality, I'm a firm believer we are all on a spectrum. Whether some people feel uncomfortable admitting it or not, as human beings, I truly believe we are all on a spectrum. Even if you're like 99% hetero and 1% something else. Yeah, Will made me laugh before. Adam's comment made me laugh, and then Will. The cows were lying down. Just go back up again.
Oh.
Let's go back up again. The cows were lying down when we drove in earlier. Chris said that means it's going to rain, and it did.
Yeah, I always say it over on motorway, don't I?
Yeah.
Cows are lying down. Glad we're driving away from here.
I don't know if that is a quintessential English thing. It feels like it is, but it probably isn't. Oh, thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
Wendy's got the fire lit. It was chilly. Robin fighting over the air conditioning. Oh yeah, Wendy, good shout. Paul Weller, yeah. Serenity. I've not heard any Cannibal Corpse for ages, years and years.
Butthole
Surfers, yeah.
Oh, we've just discovered a guy called Ricky Thrash.
Yeah. The ex-bass player of Steel Panther.
God, he's brilliant. He's so talented and he's gorgeous and he's just the 80s epitomised in a person.
You couldn't really get more 80s if you try. 80s rock, specifically.
80s rock.
Yeah, 80s rock.
I'm the sun and air. That's in my head now. Of nothing in particular. You do 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 do. I am human and I want to be loved. Great song. just like everybody else does. Yes, turns out I do quite like Morrissey.
Well, listen to an album.
I know, but if someone's got at least one song that you really like, then you can't say you dislike them. Don't judge people on who they are as a person.
No, I'm not. I don't judge him on who he is as a person. I'm judging him on his breadth of work that I've heard.
Right.
You know, I've heard multiple songs.
You don't like most of it.
Yeah. I think the majority I'm not keen on. Like, there's maybe 2 or 3 songs that I'm like, yeah, no, that's decent. That's decent. In its entire package, and I can kind of, you know, get on board with his vocal. But like I said before, Marmite, innit? Marmite.
Adam, okay then. I don't have a man crush then. No sucking finger.
Excellent. That's the test, isn't it? That's the test.
It'd be even worse for you, Adam, if it was mayo on his finger.
Oh yeah, imagine that. Nightmare fuel.
However, if it were dry bread, either I put in a dilemma.
Tracy, I'm right there with Leroy. I love a bit of 80s rock. It is probably like one of my favorite genres, to be honest, in terms of like, or subgenres, like, you know, time specific genres of music. Classic 80s rock, love it.
Oh, what wine is it, brothers?
I think it's that Chianti from Tesco's. I think. Let me just double check.
£6 a bottle, isn't it?
Yeah.
2022, I think.
It is.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Short labels so folks know. I think we've shown it before.
We have.
We've shown it in our meals vlogs. That one. Yep. Clearly marked vegan. Lovely. Proper nice wine.
Yeah. Chat's all over the place this evening. Not that I mind at all. It's quite nice. Alex, yeah, you're saying about Morrissey cancelling a gig because the venue he was playing many years before there was a slaughterhouse on the same spot. I read a while back that he'd cancelled a gig or he'd stopped a gig because of the temperature, like, you know, and he said it was affecting his vocal cords and stuff, which, you know, as a singer, I can kind of understand that, but I don't know, like, I'd feel really bad on the fans that have paid good money and gone to all that effort and time to go to the gig for a good time, and then you just kind of walk off stage because it's too cold. I don't know. Maybe I'm judging him a bit too harshly. Leanne. Music, sexual preferences, and wine. Varied chat indeed.
Isn't it?
Yes. This is Friday night chilling in the lounge. Do you know what I mean? There's no bullet points. There's no plan. We just sit here, have a drink, have a chat, answer a few questions. It's a bits and things kind of live, as Ashley says. I'm going to highlight that. Perfect. Yes. Barbara's in the house. Barbara, thank you for being here.
Oh, Pete, you asked us before, have the Vegan Queens ever performed outside the UK? No.
No. Not yet.
Not yet.
Anyway.
No.
There's time. You never know. There's time.
Although we've no doubt been seen outside the UK on our YouTube channel, on their YouTube channel.
Oh, that's good to know, Peter. If the Vegan Queens ever get to Canada, imagine the Vegan Queens in Canada. Imagine how epic that'd be.
Great.
It would, wouldn't it? We need the Canadian tourist industry to sponsor the Vegan Queens to come over, spread the progressive vegan message, and do some gigs over there and do a mini tour. That'd be fabulous.
Speaking of music, did you say you were going to do a song? And if so, what song are you going to do?
Yeah, well, you know what? Obviously, I've been going through a few of my songs for Vegan Camp Out because I'm performing on the Sunday evening on the Mind and Body After Dark stage that the fabulous Vegan Queens are going to be hosting. There we go. Ties comes right back round to the Vegan Queens. So it's the pick of the draw, really. If I'm going to do a song this evening for you lovely folk, it's going to be one of the songs that I'm going to be performing at Vegan Campout. So yeah, I don't know. I might just do. Let's have a see. Let's have a quick see. I did that one the other week. I think I did that one a few weeks back. I might do that. That seems to be on point for the way the world is at the moment. Might do better to know. Yeah, I might do that one. Adam, that's a very good point, actually. Yeah, I mean, can you think about wig maintenance for the vegan queens in Canada? It gets very cold.
Well, hopefully be indoors, won't we? Just travel to a venue
and
walk inside.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Yeah. Ah, Nikki Lee Bat, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Bravo. Well done. Well done for taking that step. It's a big step. Well, it feels like it is. And then once you've got a couple of months under your belt, it gets easier and easier and easier.
It does. We only make it look so normal because it is to us now, Nikki. It's like, well, you've seen how we eat when you see our meals vlogs and our shopping vlogs and stuff. We eat really good, deliciously tasty, diverse, down to earth, accessible, affordable food. Well done. Well done, love.
Yeah, salute you. Awesome. If you haven't already, we've got a free ebook that you can download that Paul wrote.
It's called Down to Earth Vegan, and it's on thoseveganguys.com. It's on first page. As soon as you get there, just click download.
Yeah.
Nice little PDF.
Ashley, that's so nice of you to say, because it's a bit hit and miss these days, isn't it, with performing songs? Because I think the easy option is to perform songs that people know. And I was going to do a couple of covers at Vegan Campout, but considering there is going to be a lot of other performers doing covers and singing other people's songs, I've kind of 99.9% that my entire set at Vegan Campout on the Sunday night is going to be original. Is going to be original songs that I've written. I think that's the way I'm going to go with it. So yeah, that's where I'm sitting at the moment, and I'm like I said, 99% sure on that. Ticket prices, Alex. Don't get me started. What was it you was telling me the other day about Youngblood?
Oh, he's started his own festival in wherever he lives to make it affordable for all people to go to festivals because he's fed up. But I think he did Coachella, performed there, and then realised the tickets were 800 quid and was like, that's completely out of most people's leagues.
Yeah.
Youngblood, YUNGBLUD, I think. Brilliant. We only discovered him about a month ago, and what a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, totally.
That young man is.
Yeah.
I'm going to move while you sing. I'll even pass you your guitar.
Paul's going to pass me my guitar. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? With the whole, I know that there's a lot going on within the music industry at the moment, with regard to ticket prices for gigs, and I totally get it. It is ridiculous. It's getting stupid, isn't it? Really. And sometimes, I mean, I think the artists, depending on how big they are, can be vocal about it. But sometimes I think it's kind of partially out of their hands to a certain extent, but what can you do other than shout really loud about it? Okay, quick song. Hope you can hear it okay, because it's Roy. We've got no sound desk that I'm plugging into. that makes the signal all digital. It's just Roy getting picked up on microphone. So this is better to know. And I think it's one of those things where, to just give a little bit of context and a bit of explanation, this is one of those situations where, with everything at the moment in the world, it kind of feels like doom and gloom every direction you look, pretty much, except this direction. Not to be too cheesy, but sometimes I know I feel it. I want to just bury my head in the sand. I've joked with Paul about us going and living in a cave in Catalonia before, and just switching off from everything. But I truly do believe that if you can manage it and balance it, it is better to know than not to know. It's better to know and be tuned in and be aware of what's going on in the world and try and affect it positively as much as you can, than just burying your head in the sand and kind of forgetting about it all and pretending it's not happening. So yeah, here we go. What do you do when you notice? What do you see when your eyes open? Which way to turn? 'Cause I'm stepping out day by day, hour by hour, I focus. Trying to find all the answers, trying not to think about the showdown, living for each day, 'cause there's no other way. Information spreading like a cancer. Better to know than not to know. Better to learn and then you show what it means, what you can do. I am no better than you. Comes the time to make a stand. I will hold you by the hand when all around you sheep will gather. Ask yourself, does it matter? What's going on is a process. What's happening now is a journey. Is it too much to take? Don't back away. Just when I thought we were making progress. Better to know than not to know. Better to learn than you show what it means, what you can do. I am no better than you. Comes the time to make a stand. I will hold you by the hand when all around you sheep will gather. Ask yourself, does it matter? Thanks everyone. Thank you for the coins in the hat and the lovely words. Thank you, Leanne, Adam. Oh, dude, bless yous. Thank you for the super chats. Connor, hope you caught some of that. That was a song that I wrote called Better to Know. And Will and Chris, thank you so much. Thank you, Ashley, Sid, Just Will, Trish, Linda, Tracy and Leroy.
Oh, did that jump?
No, I think it was all right. Connor, Linda, Barbara. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you know what? That felt good. That felt good.
He won't let me sing any of his songs, and I can sing them right good.
Not as good as me.
No. I sang one before though, and I was like, I want to sing one of your songs.
Joking.
And he was like, you'll never sing my songs.
I tell you what, you know, he's throwing me under the bus here. Just wait while we do the Quentin vlog, and I show you the monstrosity of a contraption that he's bought and put in the car. Wait while we get to that. Yeah, tune in to the Quentin vehicle vlog to see it. I'll say no more.
Whereas me, as a drag queen, I'm lucky to be having 3 sets of lyrics here. We're doing about 15 songs at Vegan Camp Out over the weekend. These are the 3 I'm unsure of lyrically. This is me. You know that one. This is me. I'm not a stranger to the dark. That one. Dankeschön. Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
Shane. Dankeschön, darling, Dankeschön. Which, let me tell you this, I've heard that song for years, and I always thought it was sung by a woman. It's not. And Papa, just because I need to know the order of the verses. I know pretty little Sally goes walking down the alley. I know Mr. Percy Snodgrass would often have the odd glass.
Yeah, it's going to be epic. It's going to be great. It's really going to be great. It's going to be an experiment, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be an adventure. And I am thoroughly looking forward to all aspects of Vegan Camp Out. Just because I am mindful that there are a couple of people who are, or at least a few people who may be watching who are unaware or unfamiliar. And Connor has said, CD, please. The best I can do for you right now is to pop this in the chat. Which is a link to my Bandcamp, and on there is Choices, which is a song that we both wrote.
Well, that's a link to Choices specifically.
That's specifically. But
so if you click on Jason from there,
yeah,
you'll see all his other stuff's got on there. But you've got a new EP coming out in the not too distant future.
Yeah,
because I'm going to start bullying you about it.
Yeah. Definitely.
In a nice way.
We'll get Vegan Camp out of the way, and then my focus is going to be almost entirely, because I think, if I'm honest with you, motivation fluctuates quite often, and I think I need to be performing, and I need to have the energy of being around other people, other awesome folk, and it like replenishes my fuel tank a little bit, and I think that's what Vegan Camp Out is going to do for me this year.
Robin, I completely agree with you, by the way. I think he's got an incredible voice. But I do think it's very androgynous. I tell you what.
I know why that is. I can tell you that right now.
Why?
Because I'm obsessed with singing high. I used to be
talking about Wayne Newton. Who
oh,
sings,
I thought you were sorry.
Dankeschön.
I thought you were talking about me.
No.
Sorry.
So yeah, do you know what I mean when I say that Karen Carpenter had an androgynous rasp to her voice? And that's the kind of category that I put Dankeschön in.
I get you.
When I first heard it.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was, oh, that's a female with a rasp kind of thing. But no.
Yeah.
Lovely Wayne.
Yeah, don't worry, dude. Adam, I will get it sorted. Flanny, I will say right now, no, it wasn't a wig rack. Although Quentin could probably fit a small wig rack in the back. Quite possibly. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do the car vlog soon, very soon, because there's a lot of features to show off in this car. And it's like, I don't mind promoting this make of car.
I mean, I don't think it needs promoting, but
No,
yeah.
and you know, but I mean, of course, we bought secondhand because you know we really don't like being in debt
No, and I think the other,
at all.
I was thinking about this the other day actually, why I had slightly more new car anxiety than I've had previously, and it's because this is the first car that we've had that is, dare I say it, really nice. And we don't live in the best neighborhood in the land. And also, I think previous cars we've had, if they get a little scratch on the bumper or a little ding, or I was a little bit like, oh, it's not that big a deal. But now it kind of is.
Angela, you keep you second time I've seen you post that now about VCO. Search the group on Facebook, or did you comment? Did you? There's a post in our group on Facebook about VCO. Check it out, love. From those vegan guys, quite a recent one.
Melissa Carpenter's stunning, so good, so good. Adam, with regards to camping bits, it's not too bad, you know, because all of the stuff is in the spare room as opposed to the loft, so it's going to be a little bit easier to just kind of get organized and get sorted. I'm not too daunted by any of it, to be honest with you, because it was only last year that we did it. And we've kind of got our routine. We've got our stuff. We know what we need to take with us for the most part.
Yeah, it'll be the Queens that are the because it's like me and him, we barely need any clothes. We need something to sleep on, a sleeping bag, something to make a brew, and a cover over our head, and all our bits, you know. Yeah. And in my contact lens solution and my contact lenses, and you know, little first aid bag and all that kind of stuff. But with the Queens, they've got two very distinct, very new looks for both nights that they have never ever spent as much time or as much money on individual looks ever.
Fancy, proper fancy.
They've gone very, very fancy because they were both like, hey, chance of a lifetime, this. We're going to be seeing by literally dozens of people.
Just to go back to Adam's comment, you know what? I actually haven't, mate. But I did say to Paul, I think yesterday, I said Quentin is in need of a wash now, because, you know, spending a week driving around the streets, the local streets, it's needed. It's needed now. So I think maybe tomorrow or Sunday we will pop out and get a bit of a wash as well.
Right, I'm just going to bring this. Hi there.
Hello there. Hello.
David just asked.
Okay.
What are your favourite movies?
Oh, so okay, you're going to go over to the films.
I'm going to show this.
Just
here.
Before you go over to the films, when Paul's done that, we will give you our film recommendation of the week.
Oh,
which we do occasionally do, not always, but yeah, film recommendation of the week.
Right, let me see if this works.
Yeah, that's okay. That looks pretty good to me.
So those there are some of our favourites movies.
Just some.
Yeah, because I mean we've got loads. This unit is literally full.
We're old school.
CDs and DVDs and
digital media. Physical media. It's dying. It's dying. So you know, keep what you've got. That's my advice. Keep what you've got. There we go. There we go.
Marvelous.
Yes.
There you go. Pause now and have a look. David. Come back and watch it later. Paul's never had good luck. But I will say, because it's not there, it's in a different section. One of my favourite films out of all time, and will always be in my top 3, no matter what, is the original Railway Children.
Yeah, oh, it's so good. So good. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, David, don't you worry. We will definitely be doing some type of filming when we can and where we can at Vegan Camp Out, most definitely.
We always do it.
We will. I mean, it's a very different festival this year, we've said, haven't we? But we will still be vlogging and we'll still create content and put a video out to celebrate Vegan Camp Out 2024.
Yeah.
You know, we might even get a couple out. We might do one, no promises, but in my head, it'd be like, it'd been really nice to do one that just focuses on the food. And then another one that kind of focuses on mind and body after dark and, you know, all the shenanigans that are going to go on there. Oh, Tracy, that's cool about No Egg Craig. I didn't know. I did not know. But if that is the case, that is wonderful. I hope he's having an awesome time.
We should give him a shout and say, if you're up this neck of the woods, lad,
yeah,
come round.
Definitely. Yeah,
I'll make you a brew.
If he's in Manchester, in the greater Manchester area,
I'll make you a good old British brew.
It's a shame he couldn't have come over in a couple of weeks and come to Vegan Camp Out. That would have been awesome.
Oh, Mystic Pizza's brilliant, Julie, isn't it?
Barbara, still have a VCR and VHS tapes. Yeah, same here.
Sharon, we probably will film some of the performance we did last year, even if it's just snippets.
Yeah.
Because actually, I think we're going to have to do 2 separate vlogs for the Vegan Queens. We're going to do our personal one, which we always do when we're doing our makeup and bits, and that'll be a vlog. And I think we need to do a mind and body after dark.
Well, it's just physically what we're able to do, isn't it? Because,
Yeah.
you know, last year it was difficult and Will and Chris helped us out with filming, doing some filming. But I'm going to be on the sidelines of most of it until Sunday evening when I'm doing my set. So I should, by rights, be able to do a little bit of filming.
Adam, do you want to be our manager, mate? Because you honestly... It's like straight away with the car, great lighting for vlogging.
Yeah.
And it was only afterwards we were like, oh, he's right.
He's right. He's dead right. No, Adam, seriously, yeah, we can sort you out with beer and football tickets.
Dry bread and crisps.
Dry bread and crisps. There
He's
you go.
happy with that.
That'll do. That'll do it, won't it? Yeah.
Robin, I still have some vinyl, mainly Barbra Streisand. I have to be honest and say that most of my albums are, but I've got a fantastic little music player. It's and it were only about 50 quid when we bought it. It were really good. I can't remember what that shop's called, but they've got one in Manchester. And it's like electronics. I want to say Bang & Olufsen, but it's not that because that's a really expensive brand.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's anyway, I bought this and it's a record player, a CD player, memory card, USB, cassette in the side, all in one little unit. It's fabulous.
It is. It's very cool.
But the speakers are only small. But
Yeah.
it's all right for a lounge.
It's fine for a lounge. Any more than that, and the sound quality, it would struggle a little bit. But for our little lounge, it's absolutely fine.
Sharon, Pigs in the Paddock, we will, I promise. Because we've got a couple of trips to Yorkshire to do.
Yeah, we've got a trip.
In fact, we might be able to do it all in one day.
I don't know. We've got a trip the weekend after Vegan Camp Out, haven't we? We've got that to do. And then after that, we can, I think, focus on, let's get Pigs in the Paddock visiting, definitely.
And we want to go and see Saoirse.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Well, got a new car now. It's all good.
Exactly.
It's all good. It's so comfortable. It's like sitting on the sofa, driving. It's wonderful. So just let me scroll back up. Ashley says, Tom's a tree, so he could help. Just show him the camera. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you.
Tom's a tree. I mean, he is rather tall, isn't he? Fabulous.
And David, thank you for the prompt. I might just get us a spot more wine. We might just have one more little glass of wine before we start to wrap things up. Most definitely. Craig, I'll be honest. I don't think I know Magnolia, Atonement, or Shortcuts, but I know Taxi Driver very well. Exceptional film, without a doubt. Yeah, brilliant. Adam, Dry Bread and Crisps, I'm in. Nice one, mate. Brilliant. We'll get the contract drawn up, and we'll get that over to you ASAP.
Wow, Barbara's got 500 records and 700 CDs.
Woo! That is an impressive collection.
I tell you what I do love about playing an old vinyl. I love the scratch. Not like it's just there's always noise, and especially with old things, there's always a bit of that kind of scratch come static come, you know what I mean? I love that. I love it. Just like my daughter, my asthma, likes buying a second-hand book and sniffing it. Same thing.
Yes. Yeah. Prolific sniffer.
Did you guys see Hitman?
Is that the movie adaptation from the game, the Hitman games, Da Vinci? Or am I thinking of something else? But no, we haven't, by the way. We haven't. I love the chat sometimes. Well, I love the chat all the time, but just sometimes the random comments are great. Genuinely bring a smile to my face. You make me laugh often, and not much does these days.
People say to us, don't they? It's like spending time with friends watching us, and it's like,
yeah.
It's exactly what it's like for us. Exactly that.
Yeah, it totally is, isn't it? Totally is. Vampire Jack, The Evil Dead, yes.
Well, it's not like that. It is that.
It is that. It is that. Yeah. David, you're on it
David,
tonight.
But
your
questions.
We would.
I mean, bless you for asking them, but that's too big a question.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much. Honestly, we've got such diverse tastes.
Yeah, like
when it comes to
from
that.
Heavy rock to church music.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, and everything in between.
Yeah,
in fact,
that's why I said everything from that to that.
If we remember when we do the Quentin car vlog, we might just touch on that for a minute and just very, very quickly just pull out randomly a selection of the music that we've got in the car.
I can tell you, I'll tell you 5 albums now that are in our car right now, which will give you an idea. We've got a Japanese trio girl pop band. The album is called Future Pop. The band are called Perfume. We've got Pat Benatar's Greatest Hits. We've got Baron Manilow's Greatest Hits. We've got Ben Platt, Reverie.
Yes.
And we've got the new Take That album.
Yeah.
And that doesn't really show you the diversity. That shows you a bit of the diversity.
A bit of the diversity, yeah. Yeah. And we'll save the rest for the car vlog.
Yeah.
Yes. So Da Vinci has clarified. Thank you, Da Vinci Music. Original movie on Netflix, Hitman. Okay. Interesting.
May I give you this cancer?
Yeah, I'll get us a spot more in a second.
I'll tell you this. COPD related. When I did my vlog, by the way, I never thought it was going to get that many hits. I think it's nearly at 10,000 now. People love a bit of drama.
We're going to do a vlog on that at some point.
And that's why I did the title After Diagnosis. But it was true. That's what the vlog was about. It was about after diagnosis. Anyway, I'm telling you this at the same time because it weren't important.
Right.
But I got a text message from my doctor the other day.
All right.
From my doctors saying, following your recent diagnosis of COPD, can you answer the following questions? This will take you about 5 minutes. And everything was on a scale of 0 to 10.
Yeah.
So how often are you coughing? 1. How many cigarettes did you used to smoke?
Right. Yeah. All the usual stuff.
20 a day. How many are you smoking now? None. Do you get breathless when you're going up a hill? Occasionally, and only if it's quite a hill. You know, just all these kind of questions, but most things were a 1.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
yeah, it's good. It's good, isn't it?
Thank the goodness.
Yeah.
You know,
I think the breathing exercises and the fact that you are a prolific singer.
Yeah,
has
I'm always
helped.
thinking. But we've done those breathing exercises for 3-4 years,
Something like that. Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. Definitely.
And we do them every night without fail. Always have.
Adam, mate, seriously, when I say I've got a diverse and eclectic taste in music, I am deadly serious. I bloody love Ben Platt. And actually, I sung one of Ben Platt's songs on our karaoke system the other week to check it and test it. And dare I say, I was pleasantly surprised at my ability to sing a Ben Platt song that was actually sounded half decent. Like, honestly, love the guy, incredibly talented. Love Barbara Streisand. I think she's an utter living legend. But we've also got some other stuff in the car as well, of course.
It must be said, the Take That is Jason's choice.
Yes, I forgot about
album.
that. Yeah. Love Take That. Not even a guilty pleasure.
As was the Barry Manilow one, was a joint one. I said, should we get a Barry Manilow album for the car? Like a greatest hits, and he was like, yep, absolutely.
It's brilliant. It's a brilliant road trip album.
Pat Benatar, you had heard, but
I've never I've never heard a lot of Pat Benatar's stuff.
And that's a brilliant album because it's very rocky.
So good.
Really,
so
really
good.
album.
Yeah.
Really good.
Cheers, Da Vinci. Yeah, I put a link in the chat earlier to my Bandcamp.
Well, it'll still be here, won't it?
Yeah, let's paste it.
I'll paste it again for you. That's specifically to Choices, which is the song whereby 50% of the proceeds go to Farm Animal Rescue Sanctuary in Warwickshire, who I'm delighted to say have a charity stall at this year's VCO.
Yes.
They've been trying for years, and eventually they've got through. So brilliant. Cheers.
I'm just going to look up a little bit. Adam.
David, I can answer. He's not even read the question. Gary.
What was the question? Further down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt.
He's a brilliant songwriter, man.
He's a brilliant singer. He's a brilliant songwriter. And what more can you say? I'm absolutely fine with Take That being 3. They seem really genuinely happy together, and that's the most important thing of all when you're on stage performing with the people that you love and respect. I don't think there's anything better in the world. Genuinely don't think there's a better feeling in the world. So good on them. I salute them. Wish them all the success and some. Not that they need it, mind. Adam was asking before. Honestly, how have you guys found the No Siggies? I'm ready to quit. I've said to myself, as soon as I get back from holiday, that's it. Good stuff, mate. It's not been that bad.
No, I've had a couple of cravings, but I don't want to call them cravings really, because I haven't really had to fight them because I've had the vape to fall back on.
Yeah. The vape is a really good stopgap, isn't it?
It's a really good stepping
stone.
It's just a stepping stone. It's like we don't intend to do that forever either. We will do what is sensible to do. We're on my vape at the moment, I'm on medium nicotine, which about matches the tobacco I was on. At some point, I'll bring that down to low, and then I'll go to none, and then hopefully I'll stop vaping. I'm not giving myself a time limit for that, It's just I've quit smoking tobacco, and I blocked a few people from the channel who were like, vaping is just as bad as smoking. It's like, do you think I haven't done the research? Who am I going to believe? A random person I don't know on YouTube claiming they know something, or the NHS of my own country? Who am I going to believe? So if you posted anything like that, you're still watching, but nobody's responding to your comments anymore, you've probably been hidden from the channel, because I can't have stuff like that on the channel. If somebody sees that vlog of mine and thinks, I can do this, if he can do it, I can do it, and then someone's writing, vaping's just as bad as smoking, get off the vaping now, stop the vaping. It's like, people, think about what you write on YouTube, and you're not just writing it to the person you're writing it to. Hundreds of other people will read it.
Potentially, yeah.
They will.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. Very true indeed.
Oh, what's Peony?
Nice one, Peony.
Good on you, girl.
Yeah.
And I'm going to still carry on wearing heels and singing. So, you know.
Yeah. Da Vinci Music, have you been living under a rock, good sir? Are the vegan queens busy? They're only gearing up to host Mind and Body After Dark at Vegan Camp Out in like a fortnight.
Which was their idea.
Thanks for asking, though. Angela, that's a win. Absolutely, that's a win. We'll take all the small wins, all the small victories. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely, Leanne. Yes, very well said.
It bothers me when people state non-facts as if they really know. Vaping is as bad as smoking. What a terrible thing to say, when even the NHS say, of course it's better. We don't know the long-term effects of it yet, but is it better than smoking? Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So true, so true. Circling back round, I said, didn't I? I'm glad I've remembered. My brain's working tonight reasonably well. Our film recommendation of the week, we watched it on Netflix the other night. It's a post-apocalyptic film.
Oh, yeah.
And we were really surprised. I don't know about you, but I didn't go into it with massively high expectations.
No.
But you can watch it on Netflix, and it is called
The End We Start From.
Thank you. The End We Start From. Check out the trailer. And honestly, it's good. It's original. It's scarily realistic in terms of the kind of post-apocalyptic scenario without giving too much away. But yeah, honestly, check it out. That is our recommendation for the week, because as we talked about right at the start of this evening's live stream, we have been watching quite a lot of Star Trek. You know, it's been a lot of Star Trek.
David Jones is saying song 2, Jason.
Oh,
do you have another in you?
Because I love song 2. Blur are brilliant.
Oh, I thought.
I don't know what. I think he's meaning another song.
Well, I was wondering if you wanted to do one, because you've only sang that one before and you sang it really well. Maybe sing another one, and that's your practice for today.
Yes, maybe.
Isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. And then we can kind of wrap things up, can't we? Yeah. Just will. Yes. Whatever works, works. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. I'm
not a fan of Johnny Rotten, but I appreciate him. I've had a mohawk for about... How long have I had a mohawk for, Jason? 20 years?
I was going to say like 15 years.
No, we've been married 16 years and I had a mohawk on our wedding day.
Yes, you did. You did.
I had a mohawk before.
Yeah. So it might be 20 years. Over 20 years.
18 to 20 years I've had a mohawk, and I had it for a double reason. Number one, as a representation of the Mohicans, the Native American Mohicans, because I'm a big lover of Native American cultures and beliefs and philosophies and the wolf you feed, all of that, and punk. So that's why I have a mohawk, just so as you know.
Yeah, only 2 more weeks, Ashley. I know it's going to creep up, isn't it? It's going to be here, and we're all going to be like, oh no, it's here. It's actually here. Let's go. Alex, not seen the new Beverly Hills Cop. To be honest with you, the only thing that is up and coming, whilst we're on kind of the subject, the only thing that's kind of up and coming that I'm really excited about is Alien Romulus.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of...
and A Quiet Thing, Day One.
Yes.
I know that's out now. We haven't got round to
we haven't got
yet,
seen at that yet.
We're really excited about seeing that.
That and Alien Romulus. Because, and I'm going to embargo myself, I think, from this point. I don't intend to read anything or watch anything else about Alien Romulus. I'm not watching any more snippets, any more trailers. I'm just, yeah. It's out next month. Thoroughly looking forward to it.
Big and metalhead. I'm a caffeine addict too. In fact, we both are. We start every morning with a fresh, big coffee
Mug.
After we've had our lemon, ginger, turmeric, pepper water.
Yeah. Connor, I want to say the 6th of August, but I might be wrong. It's definitely out next month. Alien Romulus. I'm just not 100%. If I was a gambling man, I wouldn't put money down on that.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. Are you going to do a second song?
Yeah.
Which one are you going to do?
I think I'm going to do Stand Tall, because I did it the other week on the live, and I kind of didn't really do it justice, so I thought I'll have another go at it. Do you know what I mean? It's one of my new ones. Yeah, because Deception, which I've never performed live and is quite controversial, really needs to be played on the electric. And the first time that I want to perform that is going to be at Vegan Camp. That's never been performed. It's never been recorded. And yeah, it's probably one of, if not the most controversial songs I've ever written.
Is it?
Yeah. By way of Deception.
Oh, is it that one?
Yeah.
Well, what's it called then?
It's called Deception. That's classic Adam. That's just classic. That's classic Adam.
Can I throw a spanner in your works?
Adam says, just hot water for me in the morning. Just hot water.
Shut up, weirdo. Why don't you do a slow acoustic version of this rather than a
slow acoustic version of what?
What you're about to sing?
Stand Tall.
Oh, right, okay.
I just said I'm not doing Deception.
Why?
Because I need to play it on the electric. It's easy to play on the electric, and I want to save it for Vegan Camp Out.
Okay.
Because it's like,
okay,
it'll be the first time. Yeah, Leanne, hot water and dry bread for Adam. Yeah. Okay. This one needs a plectrum, which I have blue tacked to the side of my guitar, just if anyone's interested. Ashley, you're right. Adam is a poor Victorian child. Sir Avigan, thank you for being here. And Da Vinci, I don't know when you joined us. I did do a song about half an hour in, about 30 minutes in. So I'll do this song now. Hopefully it goes better than it went last time. And then we will finish our wine and slowly start to wrap up for the evening. So this is called Stand Tall. I've officially titled it that based off the chat last time I performed this. This feels just like a storm. Such scorn we've seen before, and it's sweeping through me, sweeps right through you, and still we play our part, our hearts in all of this. And it's just like old times, trenches, wood binds, what we have now, we're crying for, worth fighting for. Oh, join and stand tall. We'll turn the tide. No time to hide. Hurts what we could be. No chance at living free. So what's the answer? No more rinse and repeat. All in favor say aye. The lie the same each time, but we're seeing under the rug of lies what we have now. We're crying for, worth fighting for. Oh, join and stand tall. We'll turn the tide. No time to hide. There we go. Woo!
You happy with that version?
Yeah, it's getting there. It's coming together. It's coming together. Thank you, one and all. Appreciate your kind words. Just will. I'm closing my eyes and imagining sitting by a campfire. Nice. Yeah, it's all coming together. It's all coming together bit by bit. And there's some other new ones sitting on the shelf as well that haven't been performed yet. And there's some old ones that I'm pulling out of the bag, dusting off, you know, all of that stuff. But yeah, thank yous all. Oh.
Well done, Brenda. Yeah, just so you know, I call Jason women's names all the time.
Thanks, Angela. Thanks, Craig. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying getting kind of properly back into it, and also kind of developing a bit more stamina, and finding my voice again, which I know to some of yous will sound ridiculous, but if any of yous that are singers, you'll know exactly what I mean in terms of finding your voice again. You know, if you've not been doing stuff as regularly as maybe you should.
He pointed out to me recently, I sing from a funny place for the Vegan Queens. I have like a Gemini specific place that I kind of sing from.
It's like your middle voice. Yeah, but it also allows you to have a slightly higher register when you need it.
Yeah,
you don't really do falsetto, do you?
No, I can't do falsetto.
Yeah,
it's not don't do. Can't do.
Yeah. Nice one,
Ooh.
Leanne. Yeah.
Do you want me to show you something? Do you want a sneaky peek of one of the necklaces that will be worn by the vegan queens at Vegan Campout? This is for night 1, glam night. This is glam night. This is from Etsy. So we've given somebody that makes their own stuff a bit of money.
Just wanted to highlight that and say, well done, can't Max. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yeah, this is from, what does that say?
Coco_Frankie.
On Instagram.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Can you see that?
Gorgeous. I said it reminded me a little bit of Quality Street, but I think that obviously is just the colours. It's stunning. It's stunning.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a statement piece, as they say. It's a statement piece, don't you know?
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Angela, yes. Yes. Use it or lose it, indeed. And Ashley says, every night is glam night for the queens. And Adam says, well, that's subtle. Nice. Good stuff. Yes. So before we wrap up for this evening and say good night to you lovely folk, I want to just say before I forget, because it is Friday night, I hope that you all are able to have the best weekend that you can possibly have. You know, dip in, like the first song I said, be aware, of course, of what's going on in the world, but don't obsess over it, and don't try not to stress too much about the stuff that is out of your control. And yeah, from both of us, we just hope that you can all have the best weekend that you possibly can. We will do the same. Paul was threatening before to make some pasties this weekend because we've got an excess of cheese in the fridge. And if I can, I mean, again, I don't like to promise because our lives are quite busy and chaotic often. But I don't really foresee any reason why we can't do the car vlog this weekend.
No, I don't.
So we will do our best to get that done and up on the channel ASAP for you all. Because I know from the chat tonight and from the comments on the vlog we put up earlier today, I know there's a lot of people wanting to see a bit more of Quentin the Qashqai.
Yes, we'll get that vlog done soon. It might be up this weekend.
Yeah.
And of course we'll have the meals vlog up on Tuesday. But thank you everyone for coming, spending some time with us again tonight. I know many of you say that you really get a lot from it. Please know that we do too. Absolutely, we do too.
Yeah.
It's like I just feel like I've spent an hour and a half with a lot of mates.
Yeah.
Genuinely. So yeah, thank you. Thank you to Leanne and Ashley, not only for being our wonderful friends, but for modding and watching out for us tonight. Thank you for Adam for being our brother from another mother and our pseudo manager.
Yeah.
Because he's full of great ideas.
Thank you for chucking.
Thank you to David for all his views and comments on our channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Massively appreciated, David. Thank you.
I mean, thank you to everybody for all of that. But David is quite prolific in his comments, and we love that. We love all of the support in all of its many, many ways. And thank you for the super chats this evening as well, and for chucking some funds in the hat during my musical interlude. Yeah, also gratefully appreciated.
Yeah, just thanks, guys. We really do love and appreciate all of you very, very much indeed. Please know that. Thanks for being with us tonight. It's been lovely.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? And Leanne, I hope you have a good run tomorrow. Leanne was saying that she's off to bed as soon as we're done, up at 4 a.m. to travel to Portsmouth for a park run tomorrow.
Oh, bless your cotton socks for even being here, Leanne. You didn't have to, sweetheart, but thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good luck tomorrow, Leanne. I know you'll kick its ass. You always do. You're a Wonder Woman.
Thanks, Tracy. Yeah, thank you one and all for being here on a chilled Friday evening in our lounge. It's been a delight as always. We are going to disconnect for the time being. We're going to have some more wine and we're going to decide what we're going to watch this evening.
Yeah, we're going to watch something. I deeply appreciate knowing that all of you people exist.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to say it. It's a tough world of late. It really is. And it's just knowing that all of you exist in all the different parts of the world and you have impacts on other people is part of the
yeah.
There are lots of us out there.
Definitely.
So cheers, love. I love you, mister.
Love you.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of our lives, and we'll see you again very soon. Until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, lovies.